Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. This time we are reviewing a beer that was kindly sent to me from Andy Tao from Andy Does Ales. So if you haven't checked out his channel, go and give him a watch, maybe give him a sub, maybe do both even. Yeah, and Andy contacted me after seeing Conway Brewery Black IPA that I reviewed, Riptide it was, and he commented about sending me a beer over from his local brewery, I should say. And I said to him, let's do a bit of a beer swap. So that's what we done. I've reviewed one of the beers, and this is the second one. And I will give you a bit of information on this, but let's get on with what we've got. And like I say, it's from Hwgga Brew, and they're out of Llandrindod, Wales. I can't say it, so I do apologise to all the Welsh out there. Awful pronunciation. Yeah, Hwgga Brew, and this is a bottle of their Out of Order Black IPA. Lovely artwork there. It's in a 500ml bottle, coming in at a good old 6%, so it's not exactly weak. There's the old bottle cap there. Now, incidentally, right, let's get on with the information. Now, I'm going to read what's on this bit of paper. So, this Black IPA is a brainchild of Andy Tao. Andy Does Ales, the bass player in a local band called Out of Order. Andy had wanted to have a brand new brew. The idea of a Black IPA came from it being out of order itself. It looks dark or mild, even like a stout, but it tastes like a fresh hoppy IPA. It's surprising, like a headbutt. So yeah, out of order thing. You know, you don't expect sort of like a stout kind of beer with an IPA, that kind of thing. That's what they're trying to say, or what I'm trying to say for them. Pour it out, and it's dark brown, almost black, with a tight tan head, which lingers straight away. Though you can smell that it's not a mild or a stout. On the nose, you'll get those citrusy US hops with an undercurrent of dark malt, like toast with a touch of coffee. Taste it, and you get the hoppy bitterness first, with a roast coffee and a grapefruit mixture coming through afterward. After the first sip, it's smooth with an underlying sweetness, and it leaves a slightly dry, complex aftertaste. At 6%, it's probably not a session beer, but a few sips in, it quickly hooks you and leaves you wanting more anyway. It's Out of Order. There you go. So yeah, Andy plays in a band, bass player, and basically he's behind this beer. So he sent it for me to try, so let's get it open. Get it out, see what we get. £3, I believe, he said. So, yeah, get it cracked open, like I said, get it into a glass and see what we get. Now, he has told me to be quite vigorous with the pour to start off with, to get that head going. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to give it a bit of oomph. So we got that there. I think these are bottle conditioned, so I will get that in afterwards. But beer in a glass. On the screen, it looks darker than what it actually is. For me, it's a deep mahogany sort of colour. We've got a lovely sort of creamy finger of tan head there. Looks great. I'm not really seeing any carbonation go up. I don't think it's a nucleated glass, and it's so hard to see things, but I think there is a few bubbles in there. But it looks good. So, let's give it a swirl. Give her a sniff. Ooh, yeah, that's got a big sort of. First thing was sort of like a big, again, like it said, citrusy, but yeah, that sort of citrus, fruity, grapefruit sort of note in there. Hoppy first on the nose, and the more you sniff in the background, you're getting that roastiness. That coffee, maybe even a little bit of chocolate in there. Smells nice. It does smell nice. I mean, I've got to be honest, with a lot of black IPAs I've had, they've tended to be more overpowering with the stout side of things. But no, this smells decent. So I am going to give this bottle a bit more of a swirl. Get the rest in there, and we'll give her a go. So, cheers, Andy. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Let's dive in. Cheers. Okay. Again, on the nose, I've said before with some other ones, there's been a bit more stout thing at the front. This kind of works backwards for me. This, you're greeted with everything back to front from what I'm used to. But we'll get to them after. Let's tell you about the body and all that lot. That's very different. Yeah, body, 6%. Pretty decent body in there on this. It's really surprising. It's really that little bit different. Yeah, nice body, very gentle carbonation, nice and smooth, easy to drink with it being so smooth. Now, taste-wise, you really are hit. I know it's going to look like I'm copying it, but I'm not. Straight away, you can smell it, blah, 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 blah. Right, taste it and you get the hoppy bitterness. For me, I get the hops. I'm not getting so much of the bitterness to start off with. There is a bitterness there, but you're getting the hoppiness and you're getting a big grapefruit hit, I would say. That's what I'm getting. A big citrus grapefruit hit in there. And that's still lingering. It's very much a beer of two halves, if you like. Like I say, hoppy, grapefruit, very citrusy on the front end. When that dies off, that's when your stout, if you like, starts coming in. Bit roasty, a little bit bitter. There it's coming in now. Roasty, little bit of coffee, little bit of bitterness. 6%. You really don't get that 6%. But it has got me a little bit sort of stumped, really. Pardon me. Because all the black IPAs I tend to have, or have had, have always been more on the stout side, and that's always been there from the first mouthful. And then you get that IPA thing coming in after. For me, this is the other way around. It's more full-on IPA, I would say. And then you're getting the stouty feel, the roastiness, the coffee in the background. But do I like it? I do like it. It's a little, like I said, it's a little bit of one of them that sort of just takes you by surprise. It's a really drinkable beer. 6%, you don't get that. It's got a massive grapefruit citrus thing right on the front. But it's decent. Would I drink it again? I would drink it again. Am I going to say it's one of my favourite black IPAs? I'm going to say it's not, just because it's different and it's just taken me by surprise. I probably would like a tad more sort of the stout kind of feel about this beer, but it's a decent beer. It really is a decent beer and enjoyable enough. And like I say, I'd drink it again. So big thank you to Andy from Andy Does Ales. Check his channel out. Like I say, this is Hwgga Brew's Out of Order Black IPA. Give it a go. If you like that sort of stuff, give it a go. If you see it, pick it up. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. Thank you well, just thank you for watching, really. Feel free to like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and I will see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.